We got the data download for the new Gohan, Goten, and Trunks unit. Tag, of course, starting out as Gohan, tags into Gohan and or Goten and Trunks. Also a side banner unit, Spopovich, very random, and the super easy A for Goten and Trunks, which I'm actually a little bit excited for because they seemed good. I took a quick look at their stuff, but we'll go over it in detail, and I'll give my opinions on this guy and this guy since I haven't done them yet. I already did a breakdown on the LR, so if you want to see that, go check that out. Also, this is the times that the banner dropped. As you can see, August 7th, 8 p.m. CDT. That is like what, 21 hours from the time I am recording this. So about 20 hours from the time that this video goes up. So it's very, very soon. Tomorrow for me, and again, like 20 hours by the time this video goes up. That's when they drop, very soon. So again, August 7th, 8 p.m. CDT. Now, if you want to know my quick opinion on the LR Gohan, Goten, and Trunks real quickly, they're probably top five unit. Honestly, they're on par with the Blues, Rose, uh, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, they are on par with them for sure with what I've seen with their kit. Now, they could be not as good as I'm saying because of their teams, but their kit by themselves is very, very, very strong. So this is a very strong character, but again, not a great Dokkan Fest leader as of right now. Now, that could change depending on what we get for this EX part. We could get more. This is going to be our monthly character, so there's probably going to be more of this celebration that we haven't seen yet. So Goten and Trunks are just the start of it. So we should get some more easy A's. It'd be really nice to see, but yeah. August 7th, 8 p.m. CDT, very strong character, and these guys look good as well. So let's go over to the details for them. Also, this is the banner. Honestly, as strong as this guy is, this is probably a skip and just get him back with coins when he comes back. Again, very strong character. I personally like the Goten and Trunks animations a lot. The Gohan animations I'm not the biggest fan of. They're okay. They're not bad, but I do like the Goten and Trunks animations a lot. Very strong character again himself. This banner is just awful just from the look of this right here. Spavovich is also pretty good, but this banner, Super Saiyan 3 Diamond Vegeta, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Buu is almost always going to be good, so I guess he's not bad, but this guy's old, slightly aged now, and this guy was never good, so that's that. Should you summon? Overall, I would say no. Honestly, we might be able to see Tanabata before this banner goes away, so I would say probably don't summon. If you're free to play and you don't really want this guy, don't summon at all. But if you do really want him, obviously do what you think is going to be happy. He does have 200 coin pity, the green coin, so he's not going to be able to be pitied with your current Global Dokkan campaign coins. If you have 500 like red coins or carnival coins from this celebration, you're not going to be able to use that for him, so that is unfortunate. But yeah, okay. Basically, if you want him summon, if you don't really want him, I would say skip, even though he is very strong. As of right now, his leader skill is not very good. It is helping teams that do need the help, though. Just keep in mind, Hybrid, Youth, and Defenders of Justice are all teams that need the help, and he does help all of those teams. So, not the best for free-to-play players at all, but if obviously if you're a paid player and you're going to spend money and stones on this anyways, you're going to do that anyways. Okay, anyways, for most people, I'd say don't summon for this, okay? Banner's not good. This guy's very good. Spopovich is very good in certain situations. End of story. So let's go on to the details. So let's do Spopovich first. So his leader skill doesn't really matter, but if you want to know, Corroded Body, Mind Majin Buu Saga is the 3 key 130. His basic effects are he gets 2 key 200% attack and defense. When there's another extreme class ally in the same turn, he gets 2 key 50% defense, 40% damage reduction, 200% attack and defense when attacking. For every attack performed, he gets 100% attack within the turn. Before receiving 8 attacks in battle, he gets an extra 40% damage reduction and 200% defense, so he gets 80% damage reduction. By the way, I don't even need to see the rest of this kit. This guy's full dodge. If you pull this guy, you summon for him, and you get him with dupes, he's full dodge 100% of the way. No question about it. Full dodge, okay? After receiving 8 or more attacks in battle, he gets 200% attack and defense, 40% crit chance, and for seize enemies super attacks within character's turn. He is going to be keeping this 40% damage reduction because you should be running him with at least one extreme class ally in the same turn. So he's going to be 40% damage reduction with 40% crit and for seeing super attacks. When there's a tournament participant enemy, you get 50% defense, 20% crit, and guaranteed additional super. When there is an Earthlings enemy, you get 50% defense, another 20% crit, and another guaranteed additional super. And then again, with Peppy Gales, you get 50% defense, 20% crit chance, and another additional super. So if you're going against Videl, he's going to be probably like extremely good. He's going to be very extremely good against Videl. He's going to probably hit pretty hard. He's going to be guaranteed critting, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, against Videl, he's very strong. Obviously, if you're not going up against an Earthling, a tournament participant, or Peppy Gal, you're missing a lot of supers. So yeah, this guy's full dodge, 100% full dodge additional. I would give him like 27 dodge, and then whatever the rest you can give him additional. How much? What typing is he? He's physical, so you get like what? 11 additional, 27 dodge. That's what I would go with. And as you see, his links are all full. He has Brittle Beatdown, Evil Aristocrats, Demonic Power, Berserker, Tough as Nails, and Fighter Fierce Battle. Corroded Body and Mind, Majin Buu Saga World Tournament, Terrifying Conquerors, Earthling, Earthbred Fighters, Tournament Participants, Mission, Execution. And he is a Majin, so he should be on Demonic Power. Also, if you want to see something funny, he has the Demonic Power link, but he's not on Demonic Power, the category. Does that make sense to any of you? No, it does not. Okay. Strange. Super attack effect, he raises attack and defense by 30% and lowers attack and defense, which is always nice for these new fights to get their attack lowered. So he's very strong. Am I going to be using him? No. But he is strong, okay? Now, we'll go on to the Goten and Trunks, who are getting their Super Easy at the same time. Again, August 7th, 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. CDT. Just translate that to your time. They come out at the same time, which is very nice. They usually wait like a few days after. I don't really like that. I wish they just came out at the same time, and they are. So they start off with 5 to 10 key randomly, 250% attack and defense, high chance to dodge, which is 50%. When attacking with 12 or more key, you get 200% attack and defense, a high chance of attack plus 100%. When attacking with 18 or more key, you have 100% attack, 50% chance to crit. For every super attack performed, this stacks basically, so it's what, three supers to get them fully built up. You get 77% attack and defense up to 200. When there are 3 or more youth category allies on the team, you are a STR to AGL orb changer, and all allies get 10% crit chance. When there are 3 or more hybrids on the team, you get Tech to Rainbow, and all allies get another 10% crit chance. And then when all allies attacking the same turn are super class, which is going to be free, you get 150% attack and defense. Basically a 77% chance to dodge. And then when there's an extreme class ally in the same turn, which I don't know where you would run an extreme class ally with him on, but I'm sure there's something because they have him here. When there's an extreme class ally in the same turn, you get 200% attack, 100% defense, and a 27% chance to crit, along with the 50% here, so he's going to be 77% chance to crit as well. With 77% chance to dodge, 2 types of Rainbow Orb changing, and if you're fitting the conditions to Rainbow Orb change, you're also going to get an extra 70% chance to crit total. So overall 70% chance to crit, 77% chance to dodge. So this is a very strong character. I mean, his stats are pretty good. He has high dodge chance. And again, remember the main unit does have some sort of dodge support on him. So that's very cool as well. I see he's saying this is not fun. This is kind of just how the character is built, and it's a good character. It's going to be a good character whether they think so or not. I think it's a good character. So yeah, that about does it. Quick summary at the end of the video. By the way, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching. August 7th, 2025, 8 p.m. CDT. Translate that to your time. That's when all 3 of these guys drop, the banners and the Super Easy A. And then this is the banner. Free to plays, don't summon, and obviously if you're gonna summon, you're gonna summon. That's it. Thanks for watching. My bad. I wanted to add, I did talk about this, but I might as well show this. Remember, this guy has a ton of support on him, so he is going to be buffing that Super Easy A with 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. He also has all allies get 30% attack and defense and 15% crit chance here. If you somehow get this, which I don't know how this works, if it's like total or if it's in the turn, you get 258% defense, 20% damage reduction for themselves, and then all allies get 58% attack and defense for 2 turns, which is a huge buff for 2 turns. And then once you go over to the Gotenks unit, or the Goten and Trunks unit, they also are having, where is it? It's right down here. When receiving a super attack, all allies get 3 key, 30% attack and defense within the turn, and youth allies get 5% dodge chance for 2 turns. So if this one gets hit with a super attack, and the other one gets hit, they don't even need to get hit, they just need to be receiving it, so if they dodge it, it counts. They are adding an extra 10% dodge chance to the rest of the characters. So just keep that in mind. They have a lot of support, a lot of dodge chance, a lot of crit support, attack and defense support, key support. They're giving a lot, okay? And then another fun thing is when this active is played, if it's going to show it, the Goten and Trunks, they raise youth allies by 20% attack and defense in battle. That is all youth allies. That's going to be so strong because this team is going to be a lot of Goten and Trunkses. And 40% active skill buff is huge, especially with the conditions that they have. Like, you're going to be getting that on turn 3. You're going to be able to buff by 40% in battle. Very strong. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Now we're done.